All right, welcome back here to Coco, where we've got the 10U West Melbourne and Coco Tigers getting set to do battle here. In our games this morning, in the 8U, it was Coco all over West Melbourne, 18 to nothing. There you see the captains for Coco. I do not have a roster for West Melbourne, so my apologies there. Looks like 0, Carter Duvall, number 16. Also out there at Zane Logan. Number 10 is Justin Williams Jr. And number 34 is Cody Andrews. Head coach is Justin Williams. For Coco, and in the game that just happened prior to this one, Titusville ran the clock on West Melbourne in the 9U game. As we get ready to go here. Here comes West Melbourne, and here is Coco. Again, I believe battle of unbeatens here. Tigers will receive the football first. Outlaws. Billy Palmer says the Outlaws, the West Melbourne Outlaws. If anybody wants to know why I don't have a roster, you can blame Billy. Just saying. Sorry, Billy, I can't take that one. As if Billy doesn't have enough to do, right? Worry about getting me rosters. Number 0 set to kick off. They better get somebody up here and run this clock, because I don't know nothing about it. Hey, we need somebody for the clock. And you know that fell on deaf ears. So somebody's going to have to come up here and work it. Here we go. I can't do it. I'm by myself, so I can't do the clock and the broadcast. Although I get screamed at like I'm supposed to be working the clock, everybody's looking at me. This is me right here. This ain't me. Everybody looking at me like I'm like, what are you doing up there, man? I mean, I kind of feel bad, but here we go. They looking at me, man, like I'm, I'm getting ready to get killed. How you doing, man? Good to see you. They keep sending the best of the best up to run the clock, and I love it. Where'd that thing go? All right, we're ready to go. That is a big kicker right there, and he's coming out of soccer style. And Coco immediately will cover it up. Didn't go 10 yards, but he touched it. Don't matter. Tigers take over 1st and 10. Great field position. And here we go. Coco looking to extend their winning streak here today. He fell in overtime in the 6U game. Heck of a game with Palm Bay this morning. Here we go. Speed, nowhere. Loss. And, he's going to have mud where he don't want it. His mom's going to be cleaning that shower for a couple days. That should be a loss of about 4 or 5, and it is. Be 2nd and 15. The quarterback is number 16, Zane Logan. And I tell you what, West Melbourne just not letting Coco get east and west. Number 45 that time. Read that like a book. And that's going to bring up 3rd down in about 23. No penalties, all tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 8:53 to go, first quarter, just underway. Billy, who's the head coach of this team if you're watching? Big 3rd down here for Coco. Little wide receiver screen to the right side, and there's a flag holding against Coco, so they ought to be declined, and it'd be 4th down. Should be declined anyway. Yep. And the Tigers will punt, I would imagine. 4th and 20. That's not a punt. Let's just be a quick kick here. Yeah, they're going to try and quit. He gets it off on a quick kick. Touched it. And Coco has it. West Melbourne touched it. And down there first to recover it after it bounced off the hands was Aaron Harris. And the Tigers are back in business with new life. He kicked the ball about the distance they needed for the 1st down. As the Tigers will now offensively, he's almost lost all the rosters there. The Tigers will offensively take back over following the muff punt as Zane Logan comes back out at quarterback again. First break to the Tigers. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. The Outlaws and the Tigers. What's going on here? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Are they saying that's West Melbourne football? How? Oh, he definitely touched the football. Yeah, they're gonna say Coco football. Yeah, that's the right call. I'm thinking, yeah, they were fixing to turn that thing over and give it to West Melbourne, and I was like, hold up, yeah, yeah, quickly. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. The ball is at the Outlaw 44. Tigers got to take advantage. Oh, quick dive. And a good one at that. Outside, down the sidelines. Look at him go. Gone. Touchdown. Coco Tigers. No flags. I want to say that's Carter Duvall. And Duvall goes 44 yards. And following the muff punt, it's 6-0. Once he got outside, he was not caught. It's 8. It says 8, not 0. So I want to make sure the young man, that's Constantine Pratt on the touchdown. So Constantine Pratt scampers 44 yards. Inside, does he get in? He does, and the Coco Tigers with 7:44 capitalized on the muff punt. Constantine Pratt with a 44-yard touchdown run, and it's 7-0. Constantine Pratt, 44 yards. And just like that, the Tigers offense, who on the first drive lost 10 yards, pick up 44 and lead it 7-0. 7:44 to go, first quarter. A little chip shot picked up by West Melbourne. And he could go. He turns aside. He's caught. Oh, my goodness. Number 3 knocked out of bounds. But great field position for the Outlaws here. And now we'll get a chance to see the Outlaws offense operate, but they'll operate from a deficit as they trail 7-0 to start here. First quarter action brought to you by Uberzati. Future for all of these kids. Speed, quickness, agility, Uberzati. Straight I formation, quarterback number 12 or 22 turns, gives number 4, cuts in, cuts out, cuts back out again, and he's going to pick up, looks like about 14, 15 yards on first down. And the Outlaws moving the ball, and they'll have first and 10 at about the 32-yard line, 31-yard line of the Tigers. Coco going to take a timeout here. It's an equipment timeout, to be honest with you. And here comes the touchdown scorer into the game for safety. That's number 4 all the way into the Ubrizati red zone. Well, I'm reading this roster wrong. Constantine Pratt is 7. Daniels Jr. is number 8. Chavis Jr., Daniels Jr. So it's Daniels Jr. with the touchdown for Coco. I'm positive this time. Yeah, it was. I mean, look, you got to give number 50 credit for pulling, but he came up just a smidge too early, and that's a false start. That's a crazy backpack right there. I'll show it to you after this play. 6:08 to play first quarter. Daniels Jr. touchdown, 44 yards, has the Tigers on top. I formation. Ball's out, and Coco has it again. And West Melbourne, for the second consecutive time, has turned the football over. And this time it stings a little more because they're in a deficit and they were driving to score. What's up, gentlemen? What are we doing? Are you good? What does that mean? No. No. Here we go. 5:53. 7-0. West Melbourne's going to. Oh, I thought they had him. So did they, I think. They tackled the offensive lineman. And that's a heck of a fake right there. .525. Not two possessions. Punt doesn't count as a possession. Five, 11. Oh, okay. What was the whistles for? What was it? What's up, man? Where you been? Are you? .458. Hey, good seeing you, man. Oh, yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Second and about 11 here for Coco. Quick dive. And that's a good play there by number 3 to come up and make that tackle. Ball carrier was Daniels Jr. again. Zane Logan, the quarterback. Hold on, I'm going to show you this backpack. 3:45, third down here. And again, Daniels Jr. trying to get to the outside, but he's not going to have any place to go. Number 4 cuts him off. Fourth down coming up. Check that backpack out. That's pretty cool, huh? Looks like she's carrying Tony the Tiger on her back. They're great. Fourth down coming up for Coco. So we'll see number 4 come in. It's Khalil Scott. He did the quick kick the last time. That was fumbled. So however you slice the pie, as long as West Melbourne hangs on to this, they're going to have good field position. Oh, my goodness. They're screaming for number 2 to get away. He gets away and then picks it up. I would imagine number 2 is going to have a coachable moment coming up. Yeah, that's exactly what's occurring. Hey, look, got to have coachable moments. That was one of them. So, West Melbourne takes over 1st and 10 on the Tiger 40. 2:42 to go, first quarter. A 44 touchdown yard run by LeChavis Daniels Jr., and that's where we are. Straight up the gut, number 4. No, nice move by him. He's still on his feet. Tries to get outside, but we got a flag down. Right there. Let's see what it is. They're going to pick it up. So the run will stand by number 4 as he gets down to about the 21, 22-yard line. And this is about where they were before, and then they fumbled away. 7-0. Coco on top. 2:37 to play in the first quarter. Coco read that one. Quarterback had to lunge a little bit to hand that off. Timing just a bit off. May have cost him. No gain. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard. I formation. Pitches to number 4. He's got plenty of room. Gets outside, cuts back across the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. He's in. And West Melbourne. Oh, no, they're going to mark him down at the 1. How's he not in? They say no, 1 yard line. So first and goal for the Outlaws here. As West Melbourne, with 2 first-quarter touchdowns, tries to end the first quarter tied. Oh, nice bounce off inside. He's in that time. Touchdown, West Melbourne Outlaws. And with 1:24 to play in the opening quarter, the Outlaws have pulled to within 1 at 7-6. That's not going to go. And the botched handoff will. Can I help you? You guys can't be up here. Sorry, man. The botched handoff will keep the score 7-6. And West Melbourne shooting themselves in the foot a little early here. But despite that, still trailed by just 1. And they'll kick off from the 40 as big number 0 gets ready to tow it up. It's not quite an onside, but squib kick, if you will. So the Tigers with one more possession here. Headed to the west part of the end zone. I think that's the west part of the field. It's either west or north, one of the two. And they said it, watch the jet sweep, and they did watch for the jet sweep because that's going to be a loss of nearly 10. Justin Williams Jr. could not turn the corner, and the loss is about 10 yards on the play. You could hear the coaching staff as soon as Williams Jr. went into motion. Watch the jet sweep. Watch the jet sweep. And they did. Under a minute to play, first quarter. Second down and 20. Coco finds themselves playing from behind the sticks frequently here in the first quarter. Give. Nice job by number 6 to get in there and hold him by the ankle. And that'll take us to the final quarter of the final play of the first quarter. And the score, the Cocoa Tigers 7, the West Melbourne Outlaws 6. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a minute. All right, second quarter action about ready to get going here. 10 minutes on the clock. And Coco facing a second down, or I can't see the stick. I think it's third down. Third down and good 20 to go here. He lofts it up to triple coverage to Justin Williams Jr. Williams Jr. was behind. I don't think he saw the ball. Fourth down and into quick kick is Khalil Scott. So West Melbourne's going to get good field position again here. And that time, West Melbourne getting a little better about staying away. They only had one person near the football that time. So the Outlaws will take over first and 10 at their own 49 with 9:46. Coach was over there letting them have it. Stay away, stay away, stay away. The word in high school, a word that's frequently used is Peter, 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 Peter. First and 10. I'll let you figure out why. 9:46. Oh, no. Drop the football. And for the third time today, the Cocoa Tigers have recovered a fumble. And this one just fell out of the quarterback saying he just dropped the ball. Put it on, literally put it on the ground. And the Tigers recover. That's their third turnover. They've got 7 points off turnovers. That's it. They need to capitalize here. With 9:43 to go in the first half. So here they come. False start. And Coco loses the ball, but luckily Carter Duvall was in motion, and that thing fell right at his feet. And Coco says, we've seen enough of this, and they want a timeout on the field. Second quarter action brought to you by Technique Boxing, located right here in the heart of Coco, 1541 North Coco Boulevard. We have a team mom and a team grandma for Coco. Grandma's got her, says Team Grandma on the back of her t-shirt. That's pretty cool. But nobody has the coolest backpack in the park than that tiger head backpack that lady was walking around with. I showed you earlier. Coco, yeah, that's not going to work. He's just going to slip down, and that's the end of that. That's going to bring up third and about 25, maybe even close to 30. Yeah, it is 30. So, .930 and rolling here in the second quarter. See what Coco has in the playbook for third and 30. West Melbourne showing blitz. They bring it. Flag. It's going to be a hold. Probably declined. I may have taken that penalty. Pushed them back 10 more yards. But it's fourth down. So either way. And that one he kicked right into the back of his center. And, yeah, I mean, he just completely missed that thing. I think he just threw that thing. Kicked it right into the back of his center. That's the butt punt right there. And now it's 1st and 10 for West Melbourne, who just can't seem to find a grip on the old pigskin today. 3 fumbles. And they've lost all 3. But Coco only able to capitalize on just one. 7:59 to play in the first half. This is 10U. West Melbourne to the line of scrimmage, straight I formation. Offsides, Coco to be 2nd and 6 now. You saw the push-ups. Quick pitch. Number 4, pick up the first down. And inching closer to the technique boxing red zone are the West Melbourne Outlaws here with 6:32 to play in the opening half. Looking to take the lead. The ball's at the 24 of the Tigers. It's been the I formation today, and it's been successful when they've hung on to the football. Number 4 is the deep back. Number 22, the quarterback. And there's the quick pitch the other way. They hit the R1 button, flipped it. Six minutes. See if they come back with a quick pitch this way. Nope, they'll do a quick dive. And still on his feet. Nice run. He's going to pick up 10 yards and a first down. And the Tigers have a player down injured in the secondary. Looks like a cramp. So the clock will stop with 5:16 to go. And actually he doesn't pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and about 1. Can I help you? You guys can't be up here, man. I'm sorry. He's working the clock, and I'm working this. I apologize. $5:16 to go. I feel like mean Mr. Allen. But I got my guy up here helping with the clock. We up here having a good time, chilling, watching some football, doing some broadcasting. 3rd and 1. Obvious 4-down territory. The ball is inside the technique boxing red zone. And there's the I formation again. May just turn around and give it to number 2 this time. 3rd and 1, and they don't. And it's quarterback. He's got to get in there. He's going to have the first down, but he earned every inch of that. That's about as tough a 3 yards as you'll pick up at any level. So 1st and 10 for the Outlaws. And, well, it's 1st and goal now. Because they're inside the 10, I believe. Or are they? No, they are at the 11. Great drive. Oh, look at that hole. That was a nice hole. And he made the most of it. Gain of about 5 or 6. Seven, 8, 2nd and 2. It was a gain of 8. 4:35 to play. First half. And despite turning the football over 3 times this half, West Melbourne is about 5 yards away from taking the lead here. They may take a timeout. They may run this thing down and take a timeout. What is the holdup? That's exactly what they're going to do. Yep. So they're going to run time off the clock here, take a timeout, and then see what they can come up with. See what the call will be here. Youth Football Saturdays. So here we go. All of that to see what this will be. 2nd and 2. Like 2, 3.5, 3. The Outlaws can pick up a first down. I formation. Hands to number 4. He's got the first down. Spins, turns, close to the end zone, but he'll be turned away and down inside. Well, they're saying no first down, so it's 3rd and inches. It is close, man. Certainly 4-down territory as the Cocoa Tiger cheerleaders get ready for halftime. Here we go. 3rd and short. Quick pitch. 4 inside. Touchdown. West Melbourne Outlaws. And with 3:09 to play, they've taken a 12-7 lead. In the first half, that is. Nice drive. Nicely done by number 4. And let's see if they can convert. Turns, gives, read it like a book, number 34. Nice play by him. Cody Andrews. But with 3:09, West Melbourne has taken the lead 12-7 here. That's hard to do. They fumbled 3 times so far here in the first half. We'll see a squib here as he'll kick off from the 40. Not sure why they're lined up at the 50. And he'll just cover up with 3:04 to go. So Coco with a chance here. Ball be dead on the 50. Zane Logan will bring them back out and try to direct the Tigers into the end zone in 3 minutes here. The Tigers break the huddle. And this time it's the Tigers that got the dropsies. And right now, West Melbourne is dominating the line of scrimmage again. This is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And right now, the back and the forth belongs with the Outlaws. And this is third down right here. Oh, my goodness. The push right now from the Outlaws is tremendous. And that's going to bring up fourth down. And with 1 minute to go, Coco's going to be forced to punt. Oh, no, they're not going to get this off. Flags down, and yeah, that was doomed from the start. See what the flag is. Yeah, legal shift against Coco. West Melbourne's got 12 seconds here. Try to make one play happen. But the bottom line is, since their last fumble, the Outlaws have dominated this football game. Gentlemen, let's go. Down the steps, please. And that may take us to the end of the first half with your score. The West Melbourne Outlaws 12, the Cocoa Tigers 7. Back with the second half in 10 minutes. West Melbourne started rough, but since their third fumble, have reeled off 12 straight points and defensively have shut the door on the Cocoa Tigers, and they will receive the ball to start the second half as the West Melbourne Outlaws lead the Cocoa Tigers here in our 10U game. And interesting, just interesting to watch this thing turn around the way that it did. As 10 minutes are on the clock, and the Tigers will kick off. See what adjustments were made by Cocoa to start this second half as Khalil Scott gets set to kick off. Actually, it won't be Scott. It'll be number 16, quarterback, Zane Logan, I think. Here we go. Logan with an end over end. Oh, uh-oh. Yep, fall on it. They do. Nice job by West Melbourne just to cover up. And that's where the Outlaws will take over with them looking to go up by 2 scores here. What are we doing? We kicking again? Yeah, Cocoa was offsides on the kickoff, so we're going to kick again. West Melbourne says make them kick it again. I'd take the 5, to be honest with you. Zane's got his hand in the air and got his hands up in the air like no idea. That's what I was going to say. West Melbourne is going to take the 5 here. So here we go. The I formation that worked so well for them. A little power shift left here. And the give is this time to the up back who still on his feet. Is going to pick up maybe 4. 3, maybe 4. As he goes down in the muddy area of the turf. Be 2 yards officially. So 2nd and 8. Quiet as a church mouse here. Time, number 4, what a great job. He breaks away, gets outside. He can turn the corner. He might go down the sidelines. 10, 5, touchdown. West Melbourne, no flags. 2 plays into the second half, and it's 18-7. Great run. Looked like he was dead to rights in the backfield and just sprinted out of the tackle. And now the Outlaws will look to add the extra point. I got you, bud. Two plays. One to the left and the one to the right. Goes 38 yards. Under center. Nice hold. Does he get in? He does. And with 8:30 to play in the third, it's 19-7. Nice job there by West Melbourne to start the second half. 2 plays, and they're in the end zone. And there's that 2-score lead. Took a while for them to get started, but the Outlaws have kicked it into high gear here, and they are moving, rolling, rolling, rolling. And they'll get set here. Number 0. He's going to line this at somebody here. Oh, he touched it. And Coco takes over dead on the 50. So the Tigers offense comes out for the first time this half. We'll see what adjustments they have made because the West Melbourne defense really shut it tight at the end of that first half. Tigers put the ball on the ground like 2-3 times there at the end of that first half. They didn't turn it over, but certainly disrupted rhythm and flow. 1st and 10 now. Like I said, ball at the 50. Zane Logan at quarterback. Little wide receiver screen here. And it's good for 8. Nice job. Tackled by number 3. Ball hauled in by Carter Duvall. And the Tigers are looking at 2nd and 2 now at the 42 of the Outlaws. Oh, that's just great pursuit. Nowhere to go for Daniels Jr. He's going to lose 3 yards, 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. 7:21 to play in the 3rd. Four wide receivers to the near side. They'll run back with the receiver screen again, and again it pays off. And that's going to be a Coco Tiger 1st down. Nice play. That time it goes to, what's the kid's name? Presence Wombles with the catch. Presence Wombles picks up the 1st down, so it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the West Melbourne 40. 6:18 and running. So that's the adjustment, the wide receiver screen. Those 3 wide receivers blocking without the ball. That's huge. And they're going to line up in the same formation again. This time they're going to run it opposite side. Zane is hit hard, but not before he picks up 3-4 yards. 2nd down and 7. At the 37. Goodness gracious. All the way back now to the original line of scrimmage here. He's going to lose about 3-4 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. 4:40 in a quick moving third. Zane looking to go. He's going to take off. Tried to fake it, but this is going to be a hold and come back. And so they're going to back them up, and I think they are. So they'll back them up 10 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 20 now instead of 3rd and 10. Ball placed back at the 50, so this is where the drive started. And we'll get a water break timeout. Step aside, and I'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network. Big play there, and West Melbourne jumps offside. So now to be 3rd and 15. 4:03 to play in the third. So here we go. We'll pick it up. Zane nearly got on that time again, but they hold up. Nice job by West Melbourne not to jump. Throws it out here, caught. And nice pursuit by number 4. It's going to bring up 4th down at about 6, maybe 7. And we'll see what the decision is. I'm sure they're going to have to go for this with 3:46 to go. All right. With no exaggeration, this could be the beginning of the end if the Tigers don't convert this. Watch the jet. Nope, not going to happen. And, yeah, everybody's moving. And that's going to back them up 5 yards, and it's going to be 4th and 11 now. And there you see the push-ups. That's great and all, but Tigers really needed the 1st down. And now here we go again, 4th and 12, actually. Duval switched to the backfield. Oh, they're going to quick kick it. Oh, he kicks it into the back of another player. And it's going to be West Melbourne football. So they elect to quick kick it. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Outlaws at their own 41. 2:23 to play in the third. Here comes West Melbourne in that I formation power offense. It's just come straight at Coco since about mid-second quarter, and it's worked well. Here it is again. And that's carried him for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. This is number 1's first carry, and he goes down. Tackled by number 34, Cody Andrews. And that'll bring up, actually he loses 3. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. 1:16 to play in the 3rd quarter. Likely the final play of this quarter coming up. I wonder if West Melbourne has a play action off of this eye. And now they're going to take a time. I thought there was going to be a trick play coming. 37.3 seconds to go. West Melbourne takes a timeout here. Yeah, I thought that was going to be some sort of a trick play. Here we go. 3rd down and 9. Straight up the gut. Number 4's got room. He's got the first down and much, much more. Cuts back, slips, and he's going to go down, but not before. 27 yards and a West Melbourne first down. And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. A huge pickup for the Outlaws. We'll switch sides here, and we'll be back with the 4th and final quarter. It's 19-7 Outlaws. Start of the fourth quarter. West Melbourne driving again. I formation. Oh, he bounces off a tackle. Tough run. Turns, gives. Big hole. He elects to run right into the tackle. Wanted to pay punishment. Does. And I think he's got a first down in the process, and he does. Nope. Third and a yard. A absolute I formation clinic being put on by the West Melbourne Outlaws here at the 10U level. For about the past 30 minutes of quarters. Aside from the 3 fumbles to start this one, this has been a flawless performance for this football team. And that's what they can't do, and that's just picked up and run, and that'll be the first down. That's the 4th fumble of the game, but that's the first one they didn't lose. I mean, he didn't hesitate. He just picked the football up and kept right on going. That's a pretty good play. Can't see the yard marker, but I know it's a first down. Oh, a little counter. Number 5 gets outside. He's got the end zone in sight. Good shoulder stick there to keep him out, but it'll be first and goal. What a great play call. A great counter back inside to number 5, and he had daylight as everybody else was coming outside. He went inside, and that was a near touchdown. Good call. 6:55 in running. A master class right now. Back in the I formation. It ain't pretty, but it's effective. Number 5 is, if they don't call him for a false start, they don't. He should be in for a touchdown. No, he's not. Down at the 1-inch line, and I do mean the 1-inch line. It's about as close as you could be without scoring. West Melbourne does not care because that is time off the clock, and it will eventually be points on the board because they have worn down this Cocoa front 7. Touchdown, West Melbourne. And with 5:51 to play, it's 25-7 Outlaws. Coming up next, 11U. Is that next? 11U? Yeah, 11U's next. Nope, he's down, but it doesn't matter. With 5:51 to go, this one is all over but the shouting. Another great job by the Outlaws. They lead it 25-7. All right, welcome back. 5:51 to play in the game, and it's all West Melbourne. Didn't start that way, as the Outlaws have reeled off 25 straight points, 25 unanswered. As Coco took a 7-0 lead, and it's been all West Melbourne since. Here comes the left-footed toe of number 0, right-footed toe. Oh, look at that. They got it. Great onside kick if it went 10 yards. I don't think it did. I think he touched it just shy of the 10-yard plateau. Yep. So Coco's just going to take over. 1st and 10 at the 50. All right, Coco, 1st and 10. Got to get something going here. If for no other reason, just to get this offense rolling for next week. And, yeah, that's not going to be it. That is one monster of a tackle. Blowing it up is big number 65. I'd be willing to bet the word Mac appears on the front of his helmet, because that was Mac truck-like. And even a bigger player comes in at number 82. Goodness gracious. He looked like Indomika Sue coming in there. Nice little run here by the quarterback. Picks up about 15. No flags. He'll have a 1st down. Here comes Coco. 4 minutes. Try to score here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Offsides. Be third and about 1. .335. What was that? Okay. .250 to go. Coco, 4th down and a yard. Quarterback keeps 1st down and spins. No quit. 2:35. No quit, but not enough time in this one. Runs into each other, busted play. Quarterback will keep it again. And he'll be brought down by 82. And the quarterback is down, probably cramping there. There we go, number 1 now. Oh, yep, busted play. You could see that coming. He's just going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down, and to bring up 3rd down with 1:44 to go. And the Tigers' starting quarterback comes back in. Zane back in. Turns, gives, straight up the gut. 1st down and more. And that will take us down to, they may have one more play left in them. But an impressive effort today. Congratulations to the West Melbourne Outlaws, who did not begin well. They fumbled their first 3 possessions and then got it together and rattled off 25 unanswered points, and they will win this football game 25-7. unless Coco gets it in the end zone here. The Tigers, for some reason, want a timeout. I guess to try to keep this offense rolling and try to pick up some sort of rhythm heading into next week. But our player of the game today is going to be number 4 for West Melbourne. Just a heck of a job by him, bouncing off tackles, bouncing outside, bouncing inside. He was bouncing everywhere and into the end zone as well. And, of course, that West Melbourne defense, which got gashed early, but then made the necessary adjustments to shut that Tigers rushing attack down, which is pretty potent. And they're going to spread them out here with 33 seconds to go. Coco's going to try and get in the end zone. Puts it in the, and that's just the physical nature of what West Melbourne has done today. And they will take one more timeout. No. That'll do it. They'll call them off. And West Melbourne will win the football game and the battle of unbeatens. West Melbourne stays unbeaten. The Outlaws and the Tigers drop to 1 win. We'll be back with the 11U game coming up shortly here on Brevard Sports Network. Once again, your 10U final, 25